Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another high-level Marvel Rivals ranked cast. It is Season 3. This is recorded on the 26th, which means, if you've been paying attention, Fantastic Four first steps are out. Is out. But that also means that the new team-up First Steps is in the game. It's been in for a little bit, but the torch is banned in basically every single game. So I have sought high and low to find a game with the thing and the Human Torch where they aren't banned. Spoilers for the ban phase. And we are in for a treat. We have Nevix, Blainey, SparkR, Sypeh, all on one team together. And as you will see in just a moment, both the Thing and the Human Torch are making it through the ban phase. I hope you're all as excited as I am. This should be pretty entertaining. This is going to be my first time seeing it in a actual high-level game. I've seen it in my own games a little bit, but obviously that is extremely different. As we load on in, quick reminder that you can support this channel by doing so many things without spending a single penny. You can do so by just watching this video all the way through without skipping. That absolutely helps. Watch time percentage actually helps with the algorithm. You can also help by interacting with the video. This is liking, commenting, subscribing and ringing the bell. All the classic stuff that YouTubers tell you to do, but also hitting the share button and copying the link also helps a lot. For some reason, YouTube likes that, especially on mobile. So that is very appreciated if you are able to do so. And of course, watching with your ad blocker off or with YouTube Premium is going to be helping me out a lot as well. So those are all the things you can do for free. If you want to support the channel a little more monetarily though, then you can do so by going to my channel and hitting the thanks button. That is a donation and will get your message read out on the stream, or sorry, on the channel in the videos. Or you can become a member where you, whenever possible, get early access to videos. You get behind the scenes from LAN, not a huge amount, but I'm going to be doing a couple interviews where you'll get to see some behind the scenes stuff with my fellow casters. We plan on, like, you know, hanging out together, so that should be quite nice. So make sure you become a member for that. You can do that by hitting that join button and also getting your name shouted out in these videos, like Odium, Arso, Doki Poki, and John, as already Blainey is picking up Nevix, launching them into the choke point as they immediately are forced to back away though, because now they are very far forward. And of course they don't want to get caught out of position and picked off at this early stage, but the Stone Haymakers are doing some solid damage. Dropped low, forced to retreat. Quick bonus health from those Haymakers will get them out of danger. But there we go, the first steps. The firstest steps. The firster steps. Some steps were taken and they were first. As already we're seeing a little bit of red team advantage coming in here as they take out Ninja, Creami and touka. I have not introduced our players yet, so let me do that. We have Nevix on the Thing. Touka playing the Magneto. Blainey is on the Human Torch. SparkR on that Psylocke that they love very much. Sypeh will be... Oh, hang on, we're watching this. Oh, it didn't actually go very far. Never mind. Sypeh is going to be on the Cloak and Dagger, and Ninja Creami will be playing the Lunar Snow. And on the right-hand side, it is Seven on the Magneto. OnlyTryhard on the Lunar. SpygIezz playing the Winter Soldier. GGFREEWIN playing Captain America. We have a name I cannot read, I'll translate that later. Playing the Human Torch, and Dwarf will be on the Loki. Currently in that God of Mischief form. Clobbering time to knock up the team, but that Fate of Both Worlds still keeps going, keeping the team topped up and OnlyTryhard and the win. And we also see the Human Torch both getting taken down with Stars and the Butterfly going to be sending them up. Blainey with the Supernova is cleaning up the dregs, and that is going to be a solid flip for the blue team. They just need to finish the job. Sypeh will go down, but there's no one really left to defend. It's just all attrition at this point as they finally take down GGFREEWIN. But all those extra seconds that they were fighting means the red team did get all the way up to 53% before blue team were able to get the flip. Moving into the defensive position. I'm very glad I have a day off after this because my throat is not liking the fact I'm recording today. Fortunately, backing away. Tracked down by Sypeh. No mercy there. Taking him down, and Supernova was burned during that. I think they just got taken down while activating it. Sypeh getting chased down, but holding the line for the moment. Nevix Charging forward, the Thing. It's a good day to be a Thing player. They now have that ability to dash to enemies and knock them out the air. They now have the ability to get picked up by the Human Torch. The Thing is rising in priority. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see them played quite a bit at Ignite because it is on, I believe, live patch. Haymakers sent on in. Stun comes out into the backline to take them out, but Creami will fall as well. OnlyTryhard finished off by Blainey, and Nevix grabbing GGFREEWIN on the retreat. Dropped a little bit low though, forced to back away, rotating out. Blainey sieging from above. Oh, it's Allura again. I was trying to say the Torch's name, and it's Allura. We had them a couple days ago. Or at least a couple days ago at the time we were recording. He has a street charge. Moving on in. Sypeh with the Eternal Bomb. Going to be dashing away. Doesn't want to get caught out with that Media M. Nevix still sieging above as a cracking impact from SpygIezz. Going into the backline, looking to try and get onto Sypeh, but the Dark Force teleport, and Nevix comes in for the save. Supernova trying to clean out the point, but there is a lot of aggression coming on in here as Allura is trying to take the duel. Dance of the Butterfly from SparkR, grabs one, looks for more, taking out all the Loki clones as well, and with the wrap around, the standard basic attacks, taking them down. Shuriken sweep 4 to take down GGFREEWIN, and Blainey finishes off 7. Overtime ticks down, and first round goes over to blue team. A very intense first match here. Let's have a look. Currently, 12 KOs for SparkR, 8 of which were final hits. Only getting taken down once. Nevix has not gone down a single time on the Thing. That is quite impressive. Excuse me. Top damage currently leading pretty close between Blainey and SparkR. Well, what looks like Blainey taking the slight lead there by about 600. Top damage blocked. Currently in favor of GGFREEWIN. No, sorry, currently in favor of 7 by a lot. Over 7k higher than the next highest player. And top healing is currently in favor of Dwarf, with Sypeh in second. Let's see if they can turn this round. Will we see another first steps, another lift? There's the offer. Pick up. Now, how long can they keep this going? Is there a duration? Can they just do this forever? I'm not seeing any like marker for a duration. And in this case, they didn't even use it for an engage. They just used it for mobility. Knocking the Thing out of the air. Clobbering time. But they get frozen out thanks to the Luna. Forced to dash away with the embattled leap. Just putting them in position there, using the knockdown from the Thing's new leap into Haymaker combo. Blainey wrapping around, going for the duel, trying to take down the Torch. Not landing a lot of the shots here. Forced to back away, it's fade to both worlds coming out from Creami and OnlyTryhard. Blainey's just trying to flank here. Flaming Media for the bonus health. Dropped a little bit low, but that's going to allow Allura to jump that Supernova basically free here. Media M to try and help them set up and getting a little bit of a counter, but SparkR picks him up with the Dance of the Butterfly. Allura will take out SparkR. Ooh, that's nice. The duel. They want it. Blainey wants it. Hidden. Evaded. Do they know? Outplayed. Allura gets out of there. Makes their way back into the fight. Here comes the launch. Straight into the backline. Another freeze immediately from Luna, and Nevix will fall immediately, capitalizing as Blainey also went down. They went a little bit too aggressive here, and that's definitely going to be the risk with this kind of setup as GGFREEWIN comes into the backline with the Freedom Charge to try to set their team up with the bonus health and also pressure onto Sypeh on this Cloak and Dagger. Terracate for the damage boost, but right now they're just working on staying defensive and will get taken down with the help of SpygIezz, who joins the fray. 35% to 10% currently in favor of blue team, but the point is controlled by red. Nevix caught on the rotation, taken down. Supernova from Blainey, who once again went in for a flank. Flaming Media for the bonus health to get out of danger. Forces out the Eternal Bond from Dwarf. Media M from touka. Sent down range. Oh, good hit, but not enough damage. Just a little bit off target. making their way in. They need to break the first siege here. Dancing the butterfly into the backline from SparkR, doing so much damage, but the fate of both worlds keeping everyone topped up, meaning they can't go in for the full duel here. Nevix pushing forward, Kraken impact comes on out, pressuring onto that backline. Nevix is dropping lower and lower. SpygIezz is melted by Sypeh, who's holding on to that eternal bond for as long as possible. Free to charge for the bonus health to try and keep the remaining members of the red team topped up to push on in. Bonus health is good. Pressure onto the backline, but the strategists are just keeping each other topped on up. Supernova, it's a 6v3 right now as we lose FREEWIN, and they are melting. Flip back over to the blue team, 38% to 73 in favor of red, with blue team in control. Holding on to the full point here. Eternal Bond. Pushing on through. Creating an opening as best as they can. Looking for any way that they can create a way to push on into the spawn. And they've already cleaned them out fully. Now, Strange was not banned out. There is an opportunity for a portal. Allura and GGFREEWIN both rushing out of spawn, trying to punish them for being pushed so far up. And that is forcing a retreat out. Offer for the pickup. Blainey into the backline from above. Dancing the butterfly for the setup here. And they're committing to this very aggressively. Media M from 7 to try and get any kind of turnaround. Finds nothing. Dwarf takes out touka though. Touka and Ninja Creami both down. SparkR down to 7. And this looks like it might be a team wipe. Blainey is out of there. Gonna wait for the team to respawn at 97 to 77. Blue team regrouping. Are we going for a pickup? Yes, we are. Get the thing to the objective quickly. This will allow them to touch the point, dropping them into the enemy backline. Clobbering time on the flank. It's thing delivery. Meteor M comes out, and they're cleaning them off the board here. 99%. Holding the line for the moment. Damage in from above. OnlyTryhard goes down. GGFREEWIN going to try and delay this as long as they can with the freedom charge onto the point for the overtime as the point swaps over. But they're taken out so fast. SpygIezz is trying to rush in with a portal. A little bit too close to the ground. It could be body blocks. They have made it through. Going to be able to try and hold this for at least a little bit of time, but with SparkR, dancing a butterfly on the portal entrance, and that keeps one person down, and Cap was unable to touch the point in time. That is a 2-0 going over to the blue team, who will take the game. Obviously, when you put the portal high in the air, you risk overtime ticking down. If you don't put the portal high in the air, then you risk getting in serious trouble and getting blown up. If you don't put the portal high in the air, you risk getting body blocked out of it and being unable to touch the objective. Just had an absolute brain shutdown on that sentence. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I'm a little bit blocked up at the moment. But hopefully the cast was still enjoyable. Looking at these statistics, 17 final hits for SparkR, who went 30-3. With 23k damage as well, highest in the game. Top damage blocked does go over to 7. 36k, beating out GGFREEWIN here. With 28k. And top damage, unsurprisingly, still went over to Dwarf. You often see the team who is in last place, loses the game, getting higher damage blocks and higher healing outputs, usually because the damage from the other side is a little bit more efficient, they're getting more pickups, etc. But with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all very much for watching. This is the Fantastic Four First Steps combo. I legitimately expect we will probably be seeing this if Torch isn't banned out every game, which I don't know if it will be. We see a lot of strategist-focused bans in the current in the previous Ignite betas, and it is Ignite bans at mid-season. Speaking of which, it's the 26th. I leave in 5 days, a work week. I'm going to attempt to pre-record some stuff, but obviously that's unlikely to be the case, and also those videos will get very out of date very quickly, because I'm going to be away for 10 days Yeah, 10 days. The 31st until the 11th. So technically 11 days, but obviously one of them is a flying day where I lose hours. So, I think it's fairly safe to say there is going to be a period in early August where there will be less videos. I am going to attempt to film some interviews and stuff to upload in the interim. I'm taking my nice microphones. I don't have room in my case for a big camera, so unfortunately that will likely just be a mobile camera or a little handheld, whatever I can fit and take with me. But I'm going to try and do something. There's no way of getting a tripod, so we're just going to have to find somewhere I can prop something up. Or, you know, steal someone to be a cameraman. For now, though, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Reminder to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, hit the join button to become a member for some behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm planning on running a werewolves game, so I might film a little bit of that at some point while at the event. That will be members exclusive. But for now, thank you all. Well, members exclusive, there might be clips of it in if I end up doing a LAN rundown at the end. For now, though, thank you all very much for watching. I have been Tetcher. And tomorrow is going to be the Rivals Esports recap, so make sure that you ring the bell so you see when that one goes live, so we can talk about all the esports results leading us into the Marvel Rivals Ignite. This will be the last one for a bit, because I will be gone. So make sure to tune on in. It's the last esports recap before mid-season finals. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.